Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl JoJo, and I'm here with a review for Put a Ring on It, Season 1, Episode 2. This review will not be lengthy, and I'm sorry for the lighting. I went ahead and cut the other light off. Just got done doing the Ready to Love review. About to eat me some wings. But I'm going to put them to the side for right now so I can get this review done really quick. So, first off, I'm going to let y'all let me know if y'all want me to keep reviewing this show because I'm not really feeling it. Like, I don't know what it is about the show. It's not. I just kind of get the vibe that people are playing in my face. Like, and you know, it's nothing wrong. Beautiful people, nice people, but I just get the vibe that they playing in my face. And I know the people on Ready to Love are playing in my face too, but I don't know. The playing is just more entertaining. But something about this, it just doesn't strike me as like. I just feel like something going on, but y'all can let me know. I don't know why I'm worried about this jacket. If y'all want me to keep reviewing it, but right now I'm just not really sure. But let's just go ahead and talk about what happened on this week's episode. So this week the men are going on a date. Hollywood and Mike end up going on a date, but Ulysses doesn't go because of everything that's going on with him, Mimi, and Mimi's father. And long story short, you guys, these two are not going to stay on the show. They actually end up talking to Dr. Nicole and making a decision that it's best for them to focus on their relationship and also focus on what's going on with Mimi's father, because this is probably something where they're really going to need each other. And it's unfortunate what's happening with her father, but it's equally unfortunate that they don't get to really explore what the issues in their relationship are and if they are ready for marriage. Because a part of me still feels like Mimi is very, very sad, and it has more to do than just what's going on with her father. And that makes me sad for her. But hopefully they'll be able to figure it out, because this is a difficult time, and her dad ultimately is more important. It broke my heart to see her crying over having to make that decision for somebody who has been so important in her life. But it did not go unnoticed that during the time where she really needed him, Ulysses walked out the door, and that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Like, I knew he was hurt, but it's her father, you know, and I have to know that you're going to be there during those times in my life. To me, men are naturally, you know, by nature, from what I've noticed, they're fixers. So when they see you hurt or when they see you crying, they immediately want to know how to fix the problem. Like, they almost want to fix it before they even provide comfort. Like, they want to know what's up, what's wrong, what can we do to fix it. And so, I don't know, seeing him walk out it hurt me for her. But, yeah, I mean, I wish those two the best of luck, for real. So, looking at my notes. Then we move on to Hollywood and Ashley. So Hollywood's going on his date, and y'all know these two crack jokes on each other all the time. So they cracking jokes before he leaves for his date. He ironing his shirt. Brother is ready. He gets to the date, and Hollywood is naturally charming. You know, he smiling a lot. He's good looking, so he don't really have to try that hard. So he goes out with the girl. Her name is it Valencia? Biencia? But Brencia, my bad. Goes out with Brencia. Brencia's pretty. Hollywood says she got nice teeth. I said, that's important to me too, Hollywood. But they sit down and they have a bite to eat, talking about different things. She says that she is quite sexual, okay, and passionate. This is after Hollywood lets us know that he used to be biting girls on the butt. I'm not really sure how that plays into anything. But that's when she lets us know that she's very sexual. But hold up. I'm trying to be sexual in my marriage, because I can't just be out here giving it out like a sampler. And, you know, Hollywood say ain't nothing wrong with a sample. I'm just playing, but he was serious. But the date, all in all, you guys, it was cool. It was nothing crazy. It really wasn't anything crazy. Mike goes on his date, and his date again, cool, nothing crazy. However, what became interesting was the fact that Mike told this girl that he actually wouldn't mind getting married. You know, he just wants it to be right. He wants it to be with the right person. He wants it to take his time. And because when he gets married, he wants it to be forever. And I was just like, see, that's not the vibe that you have with Shay. You pretty much say there's no point in us getting married. We could just be who we are and, let that be forever. Because I ain't going nowhere. Right? So he gave old girl a totally different vibe. But then we moved to the counseling session. And this tells a little bit more of the story. This is why you always have to wait. You always have to wait, myself included. There's two sides to every story. But didn't I tell y'all that the reason he is so guarded with her has a lot to do with the fact that when they got together, she left because she felt like she still had feelings for her ex. I don't know if she went back to her ex physically, but she left the relationship because she realized she still had feelings for him. So I told y'all that part of the reason he saw her that way is because he hadn't really gotten over that. But I didn't know that sis had done it not one, not two, but 3 times. You can't tell somebody you don't act emotional over me, you don't act like you care, but the other 3 times you left, you didn't want him to care then. What you expect him to do now? Right? Now I was giving him props for even working through it the first time. He done this 3 times, and now in a minute, Mike, I'm gonna be looking at you. What's wrong with you? You don't know you worth more, king? You don't value yourself? Why do you keep letting this woman come back into your life? I further know that I believe you are settling until something better comes along. And Shay, you are crazy if you believe that you do not have to be accountable for doing that. Number one, that somebody is just supposed to move past it. If you've asked for forgiveness and you felt like he doesn't truly forgive you, then you can either leave again or you can sit there and stick it out. And obviously you've chosen to stick it out despite the fact that he is annoyed with you by this. Now, she says that she didn't know this. I don't know how. See, this is why I don't know if I want to review this show, because she's going to end up making me not like her, and I don't want to be that way. But that's probably what we're going to get to. And I'm going to end up not liking him either. I'm not going to like either one of them, because I can't deal with people who pretend that they don't really know what's going on, even though we all know what's going on. That, I don't like it. It makes me upset. So Shay is acting like she didn't realize that that's what the issue was because he never really verbalizes that that's what the issue is. And Mike says he doesn't verbalize because he's not really an emotional guy. But yeah, that's what it is. Both of them settling, if you ask me. But now we know the tea on how many times this whole thing went on. So Shay is very insecure about the fact that Mike went on a date. She keeps letting us know how nervous she was. She keeps letting us know she didn't like it. Even when they get back together, she's telling him, well, you seem way too smitten, and I thought you was going to stay out all night. And Shay, I'm not going to be able to do this with you, baby. First of all, you don't never let these men know how much they really got you. Okay, you can't be walking around here shook and nervous over every little thing, number one. And number two, Mike let us know that you ask if he's going to break up with you every time y'all have an argument. What is that about? Now, see, that shows me a lack of security within. Yes, you do need to feel secure within your relationship. There are things that you want in your relationship, like compliments and, telling me I look nice, letting me know I'm still wanted. Those those play on the security of yourself in the relationship. But the security problems that you're having come from within. Okay, you got to work on that within. It's very tiring. And I'm talking about this, y'all, because I know I've dealt with insecurity myself. It's very tiring for your partner, the person that you're in a relationship with, to always have to boost you and gas you and make you feel good about yourself and boost your self-esteem. Yes, you want to feel wanted, but there's a difference between feeling wanted and literally having to build up some self-esteem that you should already have. Okay, your partner, the way that you feel about yourself should not constantly be dependent on what your partner says, does, thinks about you. You got to bring that already with you, right? So there's that. But bottom line is, I believe that Shay is not being 100% accountable for how many times that she has walked out of this relationship and tried to come back. Mike is not fully being accountable for how he feels about the fact that she's walked away several times and how that plays a part into why he does not see her as marriage material. And neither of them are being honest about the fact that they don't need to be in this relationship with each other if they both feel this way. And she was like, well, I would feel better if he would just let me know how he feels about me, and that, he really cares about me, and that girl, if he ain't doing it, go. And Mike, if you don't feel like she the one, you can go too. But he just gonna stay because it's convenient. So whatever. I don't need to review the show. Anyway, Hollywood and Ashley. Now, Hollywood and Ashley, at first when I looked at them, I was like, it don't really seem like the problems are that big. But now I do see what could be the issue. So y'all know that when Ashley was ready, Hollywood wasn't ready. And now Hollywood is ready and Ashley's not ready, because Ashley does not feel like, I guess she doesn't feel like she has the security that she needs with Hollywood. Like, how do I know that you just won't decide that you just don't want to do this, right? That you just want to walk away. And I kind of see where she gets that notion from, because every time they get into some type of, the smallest of arguments, like when she told him, I shouldn't be this comfortable with you going on a date, and it lets me know that maybe I've detached myself from some of the relationship. Hollywood, I just felt like she was being honest with him, and he just took it all the way to, well, what you mean and what you trying to say, and if you don't want to do this, then we don't have to do this, and next time I'm gonna just go all the way there, then I'm gonna hold hands, I'm gonna kiss, and I'm just like, who takes it all the way there? So to me, if somebody's willing to take it, and this is in my mind now, if somebody's willing to take it all the way there just from the smallest of conversations, that would give me pause as to whether or not you will walk out on this relationship, because you do things in extremes. You talk in extremes. You go to extreme scenarios. I'm not trying to go there with you. So why are you going there with me? I told you that I was scared, or I told you that I got detached, and you took it all the way here. When they meet up in the group setting, and she says that at one point she was ready and he wasn't, and he was like, well, I can bounce then, just let me know, I'm ready now. So if you ain't ready, then what we doing this for? I can go, I can move on, and I'm just like, how does it go from this to this? Now, granted, I know he's frustrated because he feels like he's been ready for some time now. But if this is how all y'all's conversations go, like there's never any, what is this? There's never any middle. Like he goes all the way to like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, you ever met somebody where you trying to keep it cool and they go to extremes about what you're trying to tell them? That's what it feels like. And that would make me nervous, right? I don't want to deal with that. So, yeah, I'm starting to see a little bit more. But I did love how the doctor told her it's not really that you are not caring or that you're detached. You're just unplugged, because that's your defense mechanism. Let me not care that much so I can protect my heart. And that's probably something that she's been doing in that relationship for a very long time and doesn't even realize she does it. Doesn't even realize that she has been doing it. So, yeah, that's really it. I feel like I'm talking real fast. That's really it with Ashley and Hollywood. I feel like their problems are workable, but they have been going in circles with this for a long time. So, if it's not working out, sometimes you do got to let it go. They seem like they're good friends, so maybe they'll have a friendship after. I don't know. But trying to think of what else. Next week, they're going to go on some new dates. Mike said he didn't want a second date with his girl, and Shay was like, whew. I mean, you could see the relief, come over her. But Shay, you got to get more secure, and you got to get more accountable. Mike, you do hold a level of accountability as well, because you're not very clear about your feelings when it comes to, and I'm talking about your deep feelings, not just you not wanting to get married. You're very clear about that, but your deep feelings, so it was good for you to let that out. But as far as marriage, baby, he can't be no clearer than he's been with you right now. If you choose to stay, that's on you. I think that was it. The new couple is coming next week. It's Gabby from Between Women. And I don't know the other guy's name. So we'll see how that goes. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if you want me to keep reviewing the show. And I will see y'all next week if we decide to do so.